Welcome to Simple Paradise Life.
As you can see, there's nothing special about the fire pit. We just have a few things here. Chairs. I have a marigold. I have some zinnias in the bottom and a sunflower. I have my bird feeders, hummingbirds and orioles. I have a hose thingy and tools over there. My rusty bench that I love. Trash can. That was a flower pot, but it became a trash can. And I have some flower arrangements. This was just I got it for free. I found it, so it was like a table or something, and I got these from Aldi's, so I made it a kind of a table there. But yeah, this is the fire pit. All my planters that I had indoors. I put some zinnias over there, peppers, cabbage, a little flower that I just put over there. These are the tomatoes that I was growing indoor. These things are so prolific. It's just crazy how much they produce. Oh, I broke a branch. They break really easily. Anyways, I was growing those indoor. They got a little bit beat up when I took them outside, but they're doing pretty good. This is a heuchera that overwinter here. Some cabbages there. Some kale that I also had indoors. Here's my greenhouse. It's a bare greenhouse right now, but it had all my plants in here, my seedlings. I have a chair over there where I sit down, my water thing, my tools indoor in there too, and a few things. These are some seedlings. I have beans in here and melons and stuff like that growing. These strawberries I grew them from seeds, but they took a beat up when I took them out, separated them. These ones I dug them out of the ground. These are also the ones that I grew from seeds. Over here at the entrance, I have a flower arrangement. I have my herbs that I have indoor. This is a celery, parsley, and lemongrass. I also have some strawberry that I bought the roots, and that was the only one that came up. I also plant some cilantro in that one and some onion bulbs that I had left. Onions and kale that I had indoors. Here I have peppers, pequeño peppers. I have a mini, this is really dwarf, basil, marigold, another pepper. This is the calendula, zinnia, that one, and this is forgot the name. It's a jubilee tomato, a yellow tomato. Okay, here, this is my corner of shame. I have my floating bed stuff. I have my tub where I wash all my pots when I'm done. My roots, hormone thingy, some tools right there, and some things that I use to clean up the pots and wash the pots, some dirt. I have a rug for this one, but I have to put it here, one of those green rugs. I have to move everything, and I am too lazy right now. I also have a bird feeder. Over here I have some beat up plants that I just bought on sale so they don't die. Let's say that I just rescue them. And there's the cat. I have a tomato here. I don't remember what kind of tomato that is. Here I have my squash. This squash, I'm babying them because every year they die. So for some reason this kind is very hard to grow. But I'm babying them. They're not gonna be here forever. After they start spreading out, I'm gonna put them over there. I'm growing melons. I have a cosmos and I have another tomato. The entrance to the garden this year, every year changes, so I already told you about these ones. Here I have more sunflowers. They were all what's the name, volunteer, I just put them there. They were all growing over here around the fire pit, over here, and I just dig them up and put them here. A volunteer marigold, some other things that volunteer there, and I just left them there. Okay, so this is bed number 1. So here I have potatoes. I also have a flower thing that it's beat up, but it will get better. It's just that I buy plants sometimes that are not in the best shape. Anyways, I threw here some okra seeds. I have to separate them and plant them somewhere else, a few of them. I have a plant that I don't remember the name, calendula, I think, zinnia, a pepper. Here I have cabbages all over there, and in this trellis over here I'm going to grow beans. Here I have more potatoes. This pepper that I don't know what it is, but it's loving being there. I also have, I think that's the calendula. The other one is something else. Anyways, I don't know. It's loving this pot over here for some reason. But yeah, and I have tools everywhere. You're gonna see tools everywhere in my garden because I like them to be inside my garden. I also have a zinnia over here. As you can see, this is what I call a floating flower bed because it's not permanent. It's just those things and a piece of wood. I have a bed in ground, a flooring bed, and in ground, and then that's a permanent bed. So for the in ground one over here, I have a tomato here. I have these things all over the place so the hose do not break the plant. If you can see these and those things. Here I have a tomato, a pepper and container. I have cabbages that the cabbage moss just decimated, but I think they're gonna bounce back. Zinnias and marigold. I have another flower. I have another tomato, cosmos. These are cauliflower, broccolis, all of them, and another tomato. The third row is this one over here. I have marigolds, I have 3 pepper, and I have some verbena. I don't know if those are verbena. I don't remember the name of those. Anyways, but I have a volunteer zinnia here that I am going to dig out and put somewhere else. Here I have peppers, 2 peppers, zinnia. I have more cauliflowers and broccoli here. It's not a good year for broccolis, I think. I have another set of trellises for beans. Here I have more potatoes, 2 more cabbages over there. So here I have another tomato plant, another cosmos tomato plant. They're huge cosmos. This one is our peppers, and another tomato plant that is not doing that well, but that's the tiniest one. Here I have zinnia. I have more broccolis and stuff around those stuff just for weed control. In this bed, this is a pretty much flowers and pepper bed. Look at those peppers. I have a tool bucket. That was a flower pot, but I made a tool bucket. Bikini peppers, all those peppers over there, very tiny pepper. In the front row, there is a lot of flower zinnias mainly. And then there's another row of pepper. There's all kinds of peppers. Here I have a mini cucumber that is just gonna drip a little bit from that thing. I have some strawberries all around this thing that were from last year. They just propagated there. I have my pollinators and bird bath thingy, my little duckling, more flowers here. Okay, so this year I'm gonna grow my melons and squash, all of them in containers, and I'm gonna let them just. I'm gonna put a tarp underneath it, and I'm just gonna let them spread everywhere. First bed in the back is this one over here. I have some broccoli. Cabbage, potatoes, broccoli, cabbages over there. They're doing really good. I have more strawberries all over there. A flower pot full of flowers. I have a cosmos in there. Over here, I'm just gonna plant a bean plant. Let me show you over here. Over here, I have some broccolis and potatoes. Over here, I have a flower pot with a. These are my grape vines. They're not gonna produce because we cut them down last year. This is a eggplant with some companion planting and some flowers. Over here I have potatoes, more potatoes. And look at those cabbages, they're doing really good despite the cabbage moss. More cabbages everywhere, flowers. This is another tomato. I have a lot of tomatoes everywhere. And this is another eggplant that is doing pretty well too. This is kind of like a grape tomato. It's really good. Atomic grape is the name. More flowers and herbs with that. Okay, so this is the second bed from the end to the front. This is a flower arrangement. Another tomato plant and some flowers over there. This is a potato, cabbage, another pepper plant. And this one over here, it's like it's a beans, but it attracts hummingbird, and it also have like a pinkish flowers, but they're edible too. So another flower thing in here. I have all of those all over the place. But yeah, that's the second bed. My bench that I found on the side of the road. A flower pot. Here I have my asparagus. All of them, I grew them this year again. My asparagus patch is over there, my old one. But we have been mowing on top of them. So that's gonna go, I think. So I'm starting over. So here I have, these are hummingbird attracting flowers, and I have them there. This is a eggplant that's doing really well too, and it has basil on it. This is a pepper plant and have flowers, and a kale thingy over there too. I think that's a broccoli, I don't remember, but I thought it was a kale. Potatoes, eggplant, potatoes. This is the third bed from the entrance, from the back to the entrance. This is cucumbers. These are kind of a pickling cucumbers, and I plant them over there. They're gonna grow in that cage. These are my onions. I have to give them a haircut pretty soon. Some of them are really big, some of them are not. This is another cucumber. This is a volunteer cucumber. It was right there over there by the fire pit, and I just brought it over here because I grew cucumbers over there last year. So I just transplanted over here. My covers from the Dollar Tree, my beautiful rooster that I love. I have some things. I have to put a lot of these so the hosts do not damage the plants. So I also put some decoration too. I have a lot of basil, rosemary, different kind of herbs and flowers, and also a kale. This one is pretty much one of my favorite things. These are, I forgot the name of those flowers, but I love them. I grew them from seed, but it's gonna grow inside these obelisk. Nothing else is gonna grow there because they grow really big. Another volunteer marigold, fourth flower bed. This is a permanent one that I did. This is another beat up flower that is gonna get better. My thermometer, another plant, my piggy that I love, and another thing that I bought at Aldi's. I have this rain catch thingy. It hasn't rained, so these are my zucchinis, but I'm going to grow them in these. I don't remember the name of that. I also have flowers over here. I think I'm going to plant all the seedlings that I have on the okra over here on the side of this bed. In the back of this flower bed, I have my, what's the name? Eggplant that is doing really well. I have zinnias over here and basil. I need a lot of basil for my pasta sauce. This one was decimated, like really like beat up by those cabbage moths, but it's gonna come back. Potatoes, another tomato. This is a Roma tomato and it's loaded with tomato already. All my plants have tomatoes.